Hey YouTube, I'm Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. And honey, you know, last week is a lot got started with everybody, with the trade person, and he calling on everybody platform. Yeah, I did like 4 videos on it. It's fucking bananas, and I'm still not done. But I did tell y'all that like around last year, around this time, that Armon and Michelle got into their beef. Michelle from ATLian and Armon Wiggins got into a beef. Okay? When Bryson's Nene's son from The Housewives of Atlanta and his baby mother got into it, I guess she thought that Nene was gonna have her on the show or whatever. And she tried to oh, you don't take care of your granddaughter and this and this and that. She felt like Nene was obligated. So she put out this whole rant and everything. Fast forward, Michelle was in the live and Armon Wiggins was talking about it. So everybody was telling him, no! So everybody was telling him, your kids is getting on my nerve. And young MA playing in the background. Like, going outside. Let's get ready to go. It's a nice day outside. Just go and let me be with my little drinky drink. This is orange juice right now, though, but it's about to go down. But anyway, so Michelle, we all told Michelle. I remember that live that Michelle was, calling, and he was on the phone with the baby mother and everything. So Michelle jumped in the live, and we was telling Michelle, being that she's so, close with Nene, go call Nene, let her know about this live, and let her know that she needs to call in to the Armon Wiggins show. Well, Michelle did that. Let's fast forward to a couple of months. Every time somebody brings up that episode that he did, he always try to discredit Michelle from ATLian and says, oh, it wasn't Michelle that called Nene and made Nene call into my live. My live was already popping. And this and that and the third. Right? It's funny. Receipts is a motherfucker. Let me tell you why. We started off last week with no receipts. Nobody traded and reduced no receipts. Tosh K didn't reduce no receipts. Nobody reduces no receipts. But let me just tell you something. I don't understand why this is even coming up. But I guess it's coming up because, that baby mother has resurfaced yet again around the same time of the year yet again. And Armon Wiggins again said he called all type of Gary Coleman's and, oh, Michelle didn't do nothing for my live. My live was already lit. Well, honey, the other day, 24th, I seen a live of Michelle's, and it's called Receipts. And let me tell you something. She ripped into Armon's ass like a new nigga. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let me tell you exactly what I'm talking about. Because, see, first of all, I didn't understand why he always tried to discredit her like she didn't call Nene. She called Nene. And he felt some type of way after people were saying, oh, if it wasn't for Michelle, you wouldn't even have Nene on the line. Well, I'm going to keep it 100. If it wasn't for Michelle, you wouldn't have been, your life would have been popping. You would have been talking to that baby mama who ain't got no money. But if it wasn't for Michelle, Nene wouldn't have been on the line. I just never understood why he always did that. Like why he always tried to discredit her. Well, let me play for you what Michelle has said.
I guess Bryce's baby mama. A story I broke straight from the A well before it even came to YouTube. So I had already talked about it. I had already talked about Bryce's baby mama on my channel. I had already talked about it. Bryce's baby mama had already reached out to me, and I had told her to kick rocks. I didn't want to talk to her. So, she goes on Armon's platform. Shout out to Armon for getting Bryce's baby mama in an interview. Low hanging fruit. I didn't give a damn about it. Then, you know, when she was on there, I was kikiing because it was so funny to me because what is she? I already told you, she's a clout chaser. She trying to get on just like everybody else. She even had a dude's baby to get on. I'm like, oh my God, you gonna go so far as to date this woman's son to get close to her because you want to be on TV? Come on. Anyway, I was in the live. I don't know if y'all was in the chat or not.
I remember that live.
Nene Leak's baby mama.
I was in the live. I
was in the live, and it was funny because, like I said, I was in the live, and I was texting Nene, talking to Nene the whole time. I'm the one who got her to call in to his show. She calls into his show, and she says, Michelle from Straight From the A told me you was on live. What's up? Blah, blah, blah. And
sure enough did.
She proceeds to go in on the baby mama.
Sure enough did.
I orchestrated it because I'm just like y'all. I love orchestrating mess. I love sitting back and watching it. I'd rather watch it than be a part of it, despite what some of you may think. So I'm sitting back watching it or whatever. So I had already scheduled a live. So I go live later.
Armon was on live for 4 hours.
Anyway,
4.
So he calls in.
He got off and came back.
And he's all in his feelings thinking I stole her from him. Where they do that at? I ain't gotta steal nobody from nobody. At the end of the day, I was already talking about the shit. I was talking about the shit before you was talking about shit. Who gives a damn? Now, where the receipts come in at, that's probably gonna round all this off. You know, he claims he don't know me. He claims I ain't shit. He claims nobody reads my site. He claims, you know, that I'm a clout chaser. He claims that I be throwing shade at him for no reason. He claims all of those things. Now, I had no idea who he was before I saw him on YouTube. Not one iota of a clue. So, this dude calls my platform, calls me to kiss ass. Now, I didn't have as many subs back then. People probably didn't see it. A lot of y'all probably don't even remember. But he talked for a good 8 to 10 minutes about, you know, what he did and how he had reached out to me and how he know I saw it and how, you know, he was in his feelings because I wouldn't respond and all of that. And he said out of his own mouth, because I know you that bitch. I know I'm that bitch. You know I'm that bitch. So now all of a sudden, because you know I'm that bitch, you gonna try to stop me from being that bitch. See, that's what I mean about crabs in a barrel. Instead of promoting someone, helping someone, teach one, they rather shoot you down and call you an opportunist.
People always trying to interrupt me when I'm doing something.
Same thing.
Damn.
When they look, ain't none of y'all out there who would have went to the Ivory, whatever the name of the place is, with Kaya, would not have went live on your own phone. Why I can't go live on my phone? It's my fucking phone. Why I can't go live on my phone? They got the nerve to say that her live was crisper than Kaya's. What they got to do with me? I ain't got nothing to do with it.
I remember that.
Her Wi-Fi service.
Messy.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. So, for you to say, you know, and then she put all these ads in her videos. These came out of Armon Wiggins' mouth in the video that Wiley posted the other day. She put ads on all her videos. Does he not now put ads on all his videos?
Facts.
Is he not online twerking for super chats?
Facts.
I'm just like the hypocrisy. Can you not believe this? I just have to call it out like I see it. Again, I'm just gonna look. I just want to play you the receipts, but it went. Look, OBS is fucking with my emotions, and they won't let me play it on here. So I'm gonna have to play the audio instead. Let me see if it'll let me play it. Hold on. Let me see if it's choppy or not. Hold on. If it's choppy, I'm gonna have to play it on my phone. Let me see. Yeah, it's choppy. So let me take it. I'm gonna play it on my phone. And I'm gonna let y'all hear this yourself. Hold on. I'm gonna let you hear it. I love receipts. Shout out.
I do too.
I love receipts.
Real receipts.
Y'all just pay attention to the snakes.
Because it damn sure happened.
I love snakes.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
This is Armon.
Hi, Armon.
And, hey, I'm calling with no drama. I'm just trying to figure out.
I don't have any drama with you.
Because I've been trying to I've been reaching out to you. You've been ignoring me. I'm like, girl, like, what's going on?
Y'all really be in your feelings about social media like that? I live my life outside the YouTube and outside the Instagram. So if I haven't responded, it's probably because I haven't seen it. Like, I turned off all my notifications. I don't get notifications. I see my stuff when I come on here and talk. So if I haven't, I apologize. I am not ignoring you. So if you have reached out, you know, I probably would have seen it this weekend or something.
Yeah, I just wanted you to know that, like, I don't have an issue with you. And you did see my story, so that's why I was like, well, I'm sure she got my inbox. Because I was a little frustrated, but I get it, you know what I mean? And a lot of the people are saying, like, oh, well, you know, she sent me over there. You did. I'm never going to take that away from you. So I want to say thank you for that publicly, honestly. But my issue was, and I'm just going to ask you, because if it's not an issue to you, I can't be upset with it.
Okay.
So did you not see, like, what was wrong with you, anything wrong in you calling Nene in the middle of my live, asking her, could she talk to your people, and asking her to get Bryce on?
Well,
like, did you see anything wrong with that?
Well, first of all, when I went live, I had already scheduled my live after your first live. I didn't know you had went live again because he
went
had
live
asked
twice.
me to go live.
You
So
sure
when I
enough
was
did.
live, that's when the comment section were telling me you were live. And even in the live, if you go to the live now, when I tuned into your live, Brandon was talking to you. I had no idea that Nene was on your live or had been on your live. I didn't know what the timeline was. So I had already scheduled with Nene that I was going to call her at 11 something after I went live because we had talked earlier that day. So that's how that was. So no, I don't see anything wrong with it. I didn't know.
Well, you know what? When you put it like that, I don't see anything wrong with it either, honestly. But so I watched a piece of your show, and it was almost like you called her, and she didn't look like you were planning to go live with her.
Because she wanted me to go live earlier, and I had told her I'm going to schedule it. So when I text her, like, I'm going to schedule it at 11, she was like, okay. So when I called her simply because people were in the chat saying, Nene just got out the phone, blah, 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 blah. So that's why I was like, are you still cursing people out? Because I thought she was done. Like, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was where that went. I wasn't doing that intentionally to block anything you were doing. Again, I didn't know you had went live until the people were telling me. So
yeah, that's why I just want to make it very clear, and I gotta be honest with you. The reason why I was reaching out to you is because you do have a rep of kind of throwing your hand, throwing the stone and hiding your hand, and being like kind of passive aggressive. I don't know you that way.
But where'd that rep come from? That rep came from people who already don't like me for whatever reason. So I know you and Lil Boosie are cool. So I'm pretty sure that's where that rep came from.
I've been a fan of you for a minute though. I've watched you like for years. Like I listened. I even sent you like posts before. So I've watched you. But I just felt uncomfortable because I'm like, yeah, I looked up to Michelle too. You know what I mean?
I didn't like honestly, Armon. When I did the post, initially your name was in the damn title because I thought your live was over. I was in your live earlier, and that's when I told you I couldn't call in because I was out. I was literally trying to listen to your live with a headphone, you know, with an earbud in, and that's when I was like,
I'm trying to get you to call in.
yeah, and I couldn't because I was out, and that's why I was like in the comment section, like, you know, saying I just talked to Nene and she was like, fuck that bitch. Like, I was saying that in the comments. So, you know,
She
that's
sure
why
enough
I didn't stay
was.
the whole live. So, again, I thought your live was over. I had no idea you were live for damn near 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
He was live for 4 hours.
I literally was.
So what
He
was
really
I supposed
was.
to sit and wait and twiddle my thumbs until you got off live and then go live? Like, who does that? Like, at the end of the day, I feel like if I wanted to go live whenever, I go live whenever. But again, I didn't know you had started a second live. I didn't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then, hey, that's fine. I just wanted to clear it up, and I just
Watch
wanted to-
this.
I don't have no
Look how the whole
One
thing
thing
take a
to-
turn though.
Yeah,
Watch
I don't
this
know
shit.
what you do, honestly. And I just wanted to say something to,
He do this all the time though, and this is why I don't like.
Calling in and your friend and all those people. Listen, I'm not gonna be with nobody. Honestly, my channel is growing at a rapid pace, and I'm trying to move forward. But I will say this: I have to toot my horn because we've been doing this. Now, you may have sent Nene over there, but let's be very clear. I had 1,000 people on live before Nene was even brought up. And then when Nene came over to your channel, I still had 1,000 people on live. So Nene, let me ring the bell for the bitches in the back.
Doing too much.
Did not bring no viewers. And this is not for you, Michelle. This is for the bitches that's on here carrying like, bitch, you just did me this huge favor. Because Nene was along. Because, let's be clear, Nene came over to your channel, and it's no shade to you, because you guys were only at about 300, 400. No shade.
That's what I call pocket watching. Hold on, an ad came up.
Why he had to say you only had 300 in your life? Why? That's how petty he is. Sometimes he can just be petty.
What's the point of saying I only had 100 or 300 and you only had 1,000? Like I said, of those 300, it may have been 10 executives that watch my shit, and it's all over Bravo. So at the end of the day, those numbers that you calling out mean shit to me. So I get it. Congratulations on hitting 1,000 success, views. Congratulations. That's your benchmark. It's wonderful.
No, it wasn't.
But it was shady.
Yeah.
It was shady.
He's shady.
And I get it because I guess that's what the YouTube mentality is. I get it. You've been mentored by the person who doesn't speak to lesser YouTubers. You've been mentored by the person whose numbers count more than anything. I get it. If that's what the route you want to take it. But that ain't where I'm at. I get my numbers from straight from the A. I get my numbers everywhere. I get my numbers on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. So if you got 1,000K watching, wonderful. Congratulations.
No, can I just say this before I get off?
Yes.
Michelle, please allow me to say this.
Yes.
Please,
Go ahead.
humbly.
Go
The
ahead.
only reason why I said that is because people were calling into your show basically saying, I need to get on my knees and thank you for Nene calling in. Like, my show wouldn't have been anything without me. All I was saying was, we had viewers on there before Nene called in. So don't discredit me and the hard work that I put in. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. And I wasn't saying that to discredit you, okay? I just said don't
First of all, I'll cut it down real quick. I had to. He always does that. I'm sorry, but I said what I said. Oh, you sent Nene over there, but I had 1,000, and when she went to your platform, you only had 300. Let me tell you about that night, okay? I think that night I stayed up until like 4 o'clock in the morning. That's how crazy that night was. Everybody was like, it was like everybody was live. Everybody was in everybody live. And it was one of those good nights where it shouldn't have been no bullshit behind the night. You knew she sent you over there. You knew she sent Nene over there. When the manager called you, he said, Michelle sent us over here to call you, and you went live with Bryson's baby mother. Then when Nene called into the show, Nene said, Michelle sent me over here to call you. She told me that you was live. So could you please tell me why you trying to take that little bit of credit from Michelle? When Michelle never got on no bullshit. Michelle never said, well, I'm the one that sent Nene over there. Michelle never said anything about sending Nene over there until Armon said, first of all, it wasn't even Armon. Until the fucking subscribers said, you should be happy that Michelle sent Nene over there. So really, you took it out on Michelle by calling her all types of Gary Colemans and all this shit. That didn't make no sense. Like I said, that night it should have never been no beef. But you got in your feelings, Armon, because the subbies was telling you that you should be happy. So you got all up in your feelings. And you took it out on Michelle. And you tried to take her little bit of credit. And then, now that she pulled this receipt, you look crazy. You pulled a receipt, you and Keaton Payne. Shout out to King Payne. You pulled the receipt, y'all pulled the receipt on Wiley saying that he was jealous of you. Well, look at God. Okay? Look at God. Now, God don't turn it around where somebody else don't pull out a receipt on you. So how does that, how that go? How that look? I feel like this beef with Michelle is ongoing because you're in your feelings because of the subbies. Not because of what Michelle is saying. Because Michelle never said nothing first to Armon about, yeah, because when I sent Nene over there, she never said nothing about it. And that's what I tried to tell Armon. Everybody was telling Armon in his live, Michelle was not saying nothing bad about you. You're not getting it. She's the one that sent her over there. Why are you trying to take that girl shine for sending her over there? Because if it wasn't for Nene, what, she was been talking to her baby mother? And that's it. A baby mother that's trying to get on Atlanta Housewives. A baby mother that's trying to get her own reality show off the back of somebody else. Come on now. This feud to me was senseless. It didn't have to happen. A lot of these feuds don't have to happen, but they do. But when these feuds, like something like this, doesn't make sense to me, I have to. It's like, come on. Come on. Right and wrong is wrong. Michelle pulled her receipts. It is what it is. My name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. And y'all hit me in the comments. Oh, but I got some more coming. I got another video to do. I gotta go, YouTube. Bye.